Good evening to everybody. I'm sorry I cannot speak in Tamil. Konjam konjam thane theriyum. Uh, See, first of all, I wanted to tell you, uh, I'm a accidental producer. In fact, I'm not a, I'm not a film man, but a very interesting. Um, uh, I don't know how to explain it. A thing happened in my life, a personal life. Maybe you got some idea about the film. It's 99% of the film is actually happened in our life. In basically myself and my family or Akshay's life, and one point of time, maybe you got some idea. He got a very serious disease, and the chances of survival. The doctor said, in fact, we uh, basically I'm a businessman. As I told you, I'm not seen a film going to the film. I mean, to the theater last 25 years. Basically, then how I came to the film line. That's again a miracle. Maybe the whole episode happened to my son. Maybe for this, maybe PNB Cinema is going to be one of the biggest uh, film producing company in future. Basically, we already made a setup in Tamil Nadu. See, Krishnam, as I told you, this happened to our life, and this boy got a very serious disease, and we bought doctors from US, UK, and wherever is possible, we bought doctors, and all said, the chances of survival is very feeble or nil almost. And see, finally, they all said, unanimously, all the doctors said, we'll try to do a very major operation. And they said, don't have any hope. My hope, in fact, to be very frank, I'm a very strong, I'm very proud to tell that, because last 40 years, I used to go to Guruvayur temple every first Malayalam, and wherever I am in the world, he made me to come to Guruvayur on that day, and I had always, even including last Malayalam first, that was in 16th of last month. I had that Nirmali Darshanam, that is in 2:30 in the morning. Last 40 years, it's never stopped, or the God given me the permission to do that, and He given me a chance to give offer, because it's not something, I want to boost myself, because I want to tell, I mean, my friends, my feeling about Guru Ayyappan. It's not, suppose you give something to him, even it's a small thing or big thing, for him it's same, because I have a lot of experience about Guru Ayyappan's miracles, and I got a chance to give eight elephants to Guru Ayyappan so far. That's again a history. Nobody could do that so far, and because that record is always with me, because now, because of the present rule, nobody can give elephants to the temple. Anyway, I mean, it's a part of this. I just want to tell you my connections with him. And and the doctor said, and I'm coming to the story of, I mean, I just want to give you an introduction about the movie. And the doctor said the chances is zero, but I have absolute confidence about the survival of my son. And of course, the doctor said, it will take 6 to 8 hours to complete the surgery. Yeah, minimum. We will know either way by that time. But 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours gone. And I got some information from the theater. The situation is very bad, because his heart to lift, the whole heart to lift up, because that operation can do, you cannot do, because suppose it is a bypass surgery, anybody can do, even the person standing near the doctor, the nurse can do, complete the operation. But this operation, his heart to be lift up, the whole heart, then to put outside, then only you can scrap the because his heart was surrounded, I mean, completely surrounded by a rock, basically calcification. That's what, it's a very rare disease going to happen, because maybe a million, once in million, or maybe once in 2 million or 3 million, like that. So there is no doctors experienced, or or specialized on this also. So all the doctors were there from the US and UK. And one point of time, the doctors came to me, and one Dr. Krishna Kumar. You can see the movie, the whole thing. Dr. Krishna Kumar is the professor in one of the biggest medical colleges in India. And he came and said, no, Balram, there is no chance, because the person who is doing the surgery, he got fainted, the doctor, after seeing the situation, because he cannot do anything, because his heart, lungs, all the veins all crammed up, and they are not able to. If they do something, he will, of course, that point of time he will lose his life. And but they tried, but finally the doctor who is so experienced, who done almost 6,000 operations, heart operations for infant children, he fainted down. And the doctors, nobody can do anything on that. At that point of time, there is a miracle happened in the theater. See, that is Krishnam. And I don't want to explain you what happened in the theater, but it is I don't know how to explain it. The God, because the whole people in the theater, they felt his presence, the Guru Ayyappan's presence. I don't know who are all in this team went to Guru Ayyappa temple. You can, once you go there, you can see the power of the deity, and it's really happened. And you can, maybe, I don't know whether I don't, they're all organized to see the doctor's bite. So we see the doctors who done the operation, that they are the best in the world, because the two doctors, they got the world records in heart surgery. And but they are all failed. They are all failed. At that point of time, my Guru Ayyappan came to the theater, because they all felt how he came, and how they felt it. And this boy, within seconds, the doctor said, I lost, he's no more. But that is the story of Krishna. I don't want to explain more on that. I want because see, as I told you, I'm not made this film. We started, in fact, when I discussed with Dinesh Babu, he's a friend of mine, last 30 years. He said, okay, we will do this film, and we started with one film. Now we are then we expand our portfolio, and now we are done with the 3 films now, the same film in 3 languages, but it's not dubbed that way. I mean, it's only Tamil is balance all state films. And how Akshay came to the picture, that is also very interesting. And once we decided about the movie, Dinesh came to my home for a cup of tea, and that point of time only, Dinesh saw Krishnan, Akshay, and he said, I will not do this film with a different person. I have no idea to make him a hero at this point, or a film actor at this point of time. He's supposed to go to US for his studies. His eldest two brothers are abroad, all studying. But unfortunately, he could not go because of the disease and the operations. And but of course, he is now perfectly fine. And in another miracle, that's all in the film. And after the operation, see, the operation took almost 22 hours. I mean, instead of 6 hours, it's gone to 22 hours. And and the doctor said, 3 days it will take to come out from the ventilator. We had to put ventilator, at least 3 days. But within 3 hours, he came out from the ventilator, because they took out all the ventilator and all the life-saving equipments, because his heart started functioning, his lungs started functioning, his liver started functioning. So see, this is the miracle. So then I thought, I cannot tell this to the people unless I have a medium. So that's why I told you, even though I'm not a film man, I came to this line. Maybe his disease maybe a omen, or maybe a way for me to make another line of business. And we are taking a film now very seriously. And in fact, the next movie we are going to start the shooting in March, and of course that is also in 3 languages. And I expect, and I sincerely wanted, asking your getting, we want your support on all our in future. And Krishnam also, Krishnam is not made for any business angle, even though it I don't think anybody made such a positive movie than this, because this is such a positive movie. the people with any problem, if they go and see this movie, they will get a lot of mental peace. And I'm sure everybody in all Tamil people will enjoy this movie. And I pray to my Guru Ayappan also to give all support. And naturally, I expect everybody's support of for the success of this movie. And I really I don't know again. Okay, I don't want to explain it further. I hope you got an idea about this movie and how I came to this line and how Akshay came to this line. So, I mean, I want everybody to take this film as your film and support us. Thank you.
Thank